One thing that I consider both a blessing and a curse in Where Winds Meet are the non-stop events that are constantly being introduced in the game. Yes, it's nice that you have so many options, but it can very easily be overwhelming when there's so many of them popping up at the same time. In today's video, I'm going to be highlighting what I believe are the top 3 events that are worth spending time investing in order to get the best rewards currently available across all the events. This will just be a quick overview of which event you should actually be looking into and spending a few time here and there doing. Long story short though, I do want to call out that a lot of these events are very easy to do. It's just clicking and going through the motion half the time. So don't worry about struggling through any of these events because for the most part, everyone can do all of these, so don't stress too much. With that being said, if you enjoy the video, consider hitting that like and subscribe button, and let's go ahead and jump into the very first event. First things first, let's talk about the Paws and Prosperity event. The overall companion and homestead system is not going anywhere, so you might as well jump in and participate in this event because you're probably going to eventually anyways, and if you do it during this time frame, you're just going to get some extra rewards. Simply by getting your pet, logging in, petting the cat, and boosting overall the bond, as well as your overall homestead level, you'll be able to pick up a bunch of these free rewards, which really do stack up over time. Again, these systems are not going anywhere. However, there is a limited time in regards to some additional rewards that you're going to get for actions you probably are going to do down the road anyways. So again, you might as well just jump in, get your pet. I chose Scar personally. Go ahead and do what you want to do with the pet of your choice, and then pick up all the easy rewards as well as some just little fun activities throughout this event. Usually, I'm not a huge fan of these types of events, to be completely honest with you. However, just due to the fact that this system is not going anywhere, you might as well just go ahead and jump in and do it and reap the additional rewards. The second event I did want to call out that's worth doing is the Marshall Path Domain. Now, I'm a little late to the game when it comes to this one. However, I did quickly realize that it's very easy to do, and the rewards are actually pretty darn good. I mean, I only did one of these so far, and I can already pick up a few rewards, which is great. And to be honest with you, it's either a hit or miss when it comes to the overall matchmaking system for this. You've got normal and you've got hard. You basically can acquire these different items to basically level up your character's power further and further. What I recommend is just to get things started, go ahead and do some normal, pick up some of these easy martial spirit items to level up your character in this mode. And if you're having trouble grouping up, because it does tend to take some time in the matchmaking process. Again, I think I was in this menu for multiple minutes and I was just like, yeah, I don't have time for this. You can go ahead and cancel it and just do smart assist, jump into this game mode with some NPCs directly, especially when it comes to the normal ones. If you want to go over to the hard mode, then consider playing with real characters, just because it'll make your life a little bit easier as well. But regardless, when it comes to the normal mode, these are very easy, especially if you have the flute, because you can just play the flute and just take out entire waves of enemies at a time and just basically get all rewards from every single level as well. They also have barrels all over the place, so you can just make your life even easier when you get to that wave in each challenge. And yeah, you can see I'm just ripping through these guys right now. Super easy to do. These guys spawn, you can hit the barrel. There you go. You can actually hit the flute multiple times each level. And you can see it literally just takes a few seconds, I feel like, for every single level. It's super easy and the rewards are decent. So with that being said, I do recommend you just go ahead and go through this challenge just to pick up the easy rewards. It's as easy as that. Even if you're not max level, even if you don't have insane gear, it's very easy to do. So that is why I have this listed as the second best event currently to do. that isn't a total waste of your time. If you guys agree with me, let me know in the comments below. But as you can tell, I just completed the second level very, very easily, and I picked up all the rewards associated with that level instantly. So again, go ahead, jump in, and just go through the motions, because that's really what it is, because of how easy this event truly is. And now the last event I will call out is honestly probably the easiest out of the three, but also provides you the amount of currency you need to get a bunch of decent rewards, including certain gestures or cosmetic pieces, inner way note chests, and even resonating melodies. What I wanted to call out is the Duanwu Blessing event. And there are multiple different things you can do here. You don't even have to touch 5 elements drill in the calf race, in my opinion, to get all of the best rewards. What I highly recommend you take a look at are just the weekly quests, which are super easy. Just consume energy every week, log in, do a quick arena match, and then even just like gather resources in the open world. You could probably do all of these within like 15 minutes maybe. Again, super easy. Tons of this recurrency that will just transform into rewards. The other thing is this 5 color threads portion of it. All you have to do is basically craft very easy to craft items like this and provide them to the specific NPC that they show you. So for example, I need to go over here. I'll just teleport to make it a little bit easier. And the resources you need to craft all of these items, you probably already have in your inventory already. If not, it'll take you like a minute or two to actually get the resources you need. So again, don't stress about gathering all the required resources for every single little bracelet for every NPC, because chances are you already have it. If not, then again, it's super easy. So once you actually craft the item, just speak with the NPC, go ahead and submit it, and then you get a big bulk of this event currency. Go ahead and go to the event again, click F, and then you can spend that currency. So what I plan on doing is probably just, testing my luck and getting these resonating melodies. I'll probably get a few of them. After that, I might just stock up on some coins and maybe some of these limited time items. Even if I don't use it, I'll just go ahead and add it to my library in my collection to begin with, just so it's there before it goes away. Because again, I feel like I'm a min-maxer when it comes to this kind of stuff, so I might as well just max out my collection across the board. And that really covers it. I hope this video was helpful. If it was, consider hitting that like and subscribe button, because I've got a lot more Where Wins Me content coming very soon. Thanks again, and I'll catch you guys later.